Chase Center on a Friday night, and Dub Nation is needed more than ever to help the Warriors bounce back from a heartbreaker against Denver just several hours ago. Shot clock at 5. Klay Thompson getting around Bogdanovich to put it up and in. We will also see our friend James Wiseman play tonight. Livers out of the corner and dropping in the 3. Isaiah Livers has moved into the starting lineup. Cunningham to Jalen Durham to spike it down. Cunningham can be a playmaker. Cade at 6'6" is their point guard. And he can score and deliver just as Steph Curry delivers to Kevon Looney. Cunningham to that mid-range. And he's special in terms of 31 points the other night. He's averaging 23. And Kuminga filled the lane perfectly. Klay was hung up in the air with nowhere to go. And J.K., what a great read. Klay to Looney, tic-tac-toe. Kuminga finger rolling it home. Klay Thompson getting his own rebound to put it up and in. I love the way Klay's been driving here. Cunningham gets inside. So Killian Hayes giving it to knocks down the lane to lay it up and in. You see how fast they turn it back on you. Alec Burks using that Wiseman screen. And dropping in the mid-range. Knox. He was bounced around a little bit, originally taken by the Knicks. Saric the pick and fade, and he drops in at 3. Chris Paul has, I don't know if he literally has eyes in the back of his head, but I don't know how he saw him there. It was nice. You're making his defender help. Look at Knox come alive here. He's got 7 off the bench. Saric going to work at Alec Burks. He's a guard. I'm not. I'll just score over him.
See a little hesitation at the end, a little pump fake.
Clock at 3. Saric again. He's got 7.
He's a great option in there. If I'm Wiseman, I'm working on my reaction time. That's the main thing for me is Bogdanovich gets to the basket.
And Wiseman will soar in to dunk it down and draw the foul.
Yeah, that's what he's capable of.
And Saric. And that's one where Wiseman didn't react quickly enough. Not seeing the pictures and the reaction time you were just talking about. Knox will never be more open. Dropped in the warm-up 3. And Chris Paul going to sashay right to the rim.
As soon as he got Wiseman behind him, the lane kind of opened up. He's like, oh, I got a layup.
Chris Paul and Saric. Fun to watch them work. Beautiful. Dario's got a dozen. Yeah, Bogdanovich, you just see what a cagey veteran at age 34. What a quality player.
Cunningham gets all the way to the basket. That was a well-designed play. They got a screen to get him going downhill.
Staff to Trace perfectly. Warrior biggest lead's been 5. Detroit's biggest lead's been 3. Again, same thing. They got Alec Burks. Kuminga trying to walk him down, getting to that little mid-range. Donovan Kuminga has double figures for the 15th straight game. Cunningham going to work on it big and drop that in. And that's where, I said his 3 is a work in progress. His mid-range is lethal. And Steph got the 3 free throws, got the jumper down. And Thompson got to the mid-range and faced Jackson Davis to Curry. All moving around nicely. Steph with a 3. Yes, sir.
Here he comes. Can't hold him down for too long.
And Burks hitting that 3. Curry, off the backboard. And Trace Jackson Davis just threw it down. Trace Jackson Davis, he threw that back at Alec Burks. Cunningham to Durham right down the lane. 2-for-1 opportunity for Detroit. Durham. He'll cycle it to Bogdanovich for the open 3. Okay. That's not the guy to leave. There he is. Trace Jackson Davis having a dunk fest.
What do you think happened there? 2 defenders went with Klay Thompson, the shooter, as he crossed paths with him.
Durham getting the dunk to start the second half. Klay sets his feet and then bottoms the 3. Got some space. Cunningham, that's too easy, and that's not good. Chris Paul's always been a quality defender. Cunningham's at 6'6", though, and used his size and strength to get inside. And all that attention on Steph, and Chris Paul, his 3-ball, starting to come along nicely.
It really is. But it's the misdirection with Steph.
And Steph, how did he make that? Ivy had missed 1 3. Gonna make that one. Shot clock at 5. Clay's got to make something out of nothing. Somehow rolled that in. That was beautiful. Chris Paul trail 3. And here comes Ivy, 100 miles an hour in the front court. Fast, quick, explosive, and strong.
That's what he scores. That's what he tries to do.
Steph back up three. Wiggins, what an offensive rebound. He was knocked to the ground. Pajewski hits the triple. You're glad that wasn't a foul on the rebound. Curry down the lane, putting it up and in. So Steph has worked himself into a game. Only that one made three. And Cunningham coming right back after a made bucket. Pajewski, little floater. And Pajewski's got 6. Knocks down the lane. It's a very uncomfortable game. The Warrior lead is 4. Trey Jackson-Davis, nice trail. Good find from Dario. And a three-point play opportunity. Knox is the one guy who's made shots, and he hits another 3.
Why did I say that?
He's 3 of 6 on threes. The rest of the team's 4 of 26. Pajewski, he likes third quarters.
He does.
He was 3 for 3 on threes last night.
He really helped the Warriors get that huge lead.
Alec Burks hits that 3. Julian Hayes. Skip pass to Burks, and he bottoms a 3. So the former Warrior, Alec Burks, double figures. He has 11. Wiggins left wing 3. That was needed. He buries the triple with 3.3 left. Saric on the pick and fade. Pajewski with a rebound. Setting up the Clay 3. Got it!
Pajewski's everywhere.
Bogdanovich, nice finish. Ivy, you know he wants to drive. Going to get a running start of Pajewski. Brandon played it well, and he made it anyway. What a tough shot. How about a Corey Joseph open 3 and rim it home? Keep maintaining the lead while Steph is resting. Killian Hayes to an open Knox who's had a night. And he's now made his 4th 3. Cunningham's got Saric on that switch. Shot clock at 3. Cunningham tornado move to the mid-range. What a bucket. Cade Cunningham's got 17. Play 3. He's got 17. 3rd 3 of the night. Shot clock at 10. Saric 3. Got it.
And the defender was just loose on him there. Kuminga handed it to him or passed it to him.
Cade Cunningham. Oh my God, what a bucket. Rudy with a shot clock at 7. And his high school teammate blocked that shot. Ivy will track it down and hit a 3. That was an audacious pull for Jaden Ivey. Cade Cunningham trailed 3, and you got a game. Yep. Full-on ball game, single possession. Cade Cunningham spinning and flipping it in. Brandon, ball fake, and putting it up and in.
Yep, go before the defense is set.
Pajewski's got Dern on a switch. Gonna drive the big man, set up Steph in the corner, bottoms a 3.
It got kind of confused there.
The lob to Durham. And that's where Cunningham, you see the skills. He's got the 11 points in the 4th. All right, I can drive it, set up the dunk, and reversing it up and in to tie the game. 16-5 Detroit run. Klay Thompson making sure he got to the line. Good pump fake and then lean in.
But you got to enjoy this night with a win.
And Klay dropping in 2 key free throws. Bogdanovich, wing 3, got it. Steph turn to the corner and he will get to the line. Klay hit 2, Steph hit 2, 1-point game.
Can you get a stop?
Ivy picked it up and threw it away. Mid at 10, 1-point lead in the ball. 2 men jump at Curry. He'll back up on Bogdanovich for 3.
What's that handoff stagger?
Bogdanovich, he wanted that 3. Klay ran him off the line and then had it blocked. Great defense, Klay Thompson. Up 4. Step back 3. Got it! And he was running back. He knew it was in. Duran will track it down. Burks down the lane. What a finish.
That was nice.
90. Drop it to Durham. We still have a 2-possession game. I give the Pistons and their staff a lot of credit. That's a goaltend by Trace Jackson-Davis. They get it into Saric, and that will do it.
I feel so bad for Chris. I know he's had a couple of hand surgeries before, I believe. I think it was on the other hand, but yeah, I saw him holding it and instantly was worried. And So just got the word after walking off the floor. So I feel terrible for Chris, and obviously guys will step up and be ready to play, and we've got to hold down the fort without him.
Clay had two pretty large defensive
Yeah.
plays kind of in that final minute. Just take me through that sequence and just how big it was.
I thought Clay was really good tonight, and especially on a night when he didn't shoot it well. I just loved his approach, his energy, his defense down the stretch. As you said, Bogdanovich looked like he had an open three, and then Clay, took away the three and, made a big play there, and that helped seal the game.
Steve, what do you think made this game so hard? Was it a hangover from last night, or what do you think made it so difficult for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of the guys it was a tough grind. First of all, Detroit has played well the last couple of weeks. They took Boston to overtime last week, took Utah to overtime the other day. So they're playing way better than they were a couple weeks ago. And with the back-to-back coming off that brutal loss last night, that was emotionally draining. So this was a tough game, and I'm proud of the guys for grinding it out.
Surprised at all about the turnovers and the number of points you gave them off turnovers?
Yeah. The turnovers surprised me. We've been taking great care of the ball lately, but the fatigue, I think, played a role in that.
With CPI, does that? I know it's early, but usually Corey gets time when one of those guys isn't available, or could Brandon or someone else play some point, or have you started to think at all about how you deal with this?
Yeah. Both Brandon and Corey will play more at the point, and so probably brings Moses also back into the rotation, because you're replacing 30 minutes from Chris. So we won't replace all those minutes with one guy. We'll probably spread them out. But I'm excited to get Moses back out there. I thought he was great tonight. He brought a lot of energy. Great to hear the fans chanting his name. He's a fan favorite for a reason. He plays hard, and being out of the loop the last few games has been tough on him, but he always stays ready. So I'm excited to get him back in there.
When you brought Chris back into the starting lineup, you talked about wanting to get Steph off the ball more, and then obviously with Draymond also out for however much longer, you lose another playmaker. So I guess it's kind of following up on that last question of just how difficult is it going to be to make up for losing all of this playmaking, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough. Chris is an all-time great, and he's fit right in to our team and made life so much easier on not only on Steph, but he's really kind of captained that second unit, which has been a real strong suit for us this year. So, we're going to miss him in both lineups.
Steve, J.K. was obviously frustrated with the way last night went. Responded tonight. He was plus 16, gave you some solid minutes. How did you think he handled what happened last night and rebounded in this game?
I thought he played well tonight, and he's a young guy and he wants to play, and I just told him everybody wants to play, and we've got a lot of guys who can play. So every night's going to be a little different. I think last night Wiggs finished the game. Tonight J.K. did, and I thought he did a really good job. He moved the ball well. He guarded both Cunningham and Bogdanovich, and he played a good, solid